3 for the Hip Hop Poetry Jam. And that's probably going to be the climax of this festival, as it is every year. We're going to pack up a bunch of people out here. Hopefully the rain stays away, but if it comes around, that's okay too. And tomorrow night we'll be at Pam Bentley's house, 2048 Pandora Street, the Chicken Session house for Chicken Session number 10, featuring Late Night Ruckus, as well as Bertha Clark, aka Adeline the Soul Poet. And we'll do a special tribute to Zacchaeus Jackson, the original East Van ghetto poet. Later that night, we're going to feature his video playlist. So that will be Saturday night. So that's what we have going on for the first couple days of the festival. Once again, big respect and much gratitude to Canada Council for the Arts for allowing us to produce this festival. And their writing and publishing section has a literary performance, spoken word, and storytelling grant that we apply to. So big ups and much respect to them. This is going to be a ceremonial or ritualistic opening to the festival. We have all the way from Toronto, Kwanza, Msingwana, and Osaze, Dolaibaille, who are going to welcome us into this space. Osaze, okay. Osaze, Dolaibaille, who are going to welcome us into this space. So with that, welcome to Hogan's Alley Poetry Festival.
Greetings. Greetings. People hear me? Yes, so my name is Osaze, here with my brother Kwanza. Just want to explain why we're here. I'm not sure that even Kevan knows this story. Just over there on the wall, you see that little blue plaque? All right, so that's one of the reasons why I'm here. Let me explain. I was in Vancouver in February. I was invited for a Black History Month event. So there are 3 reasons I came. That was one, and it was well done, I think, well received at Calabash Restaurant. Second reason, personally, for me, was family. I have family out here that I haven't seen in several years, and that took up actually most of the week that I spent in February. And the third reason was I wanted to find this place I'd heard about called Hogan's Alley. So it took a little while because the uncle I was staying with, he had me walking all over Gastown and realized I was in the wrong place. Finally, we found this place called Hogan's Alley Cafe, just down the way there. And he directed me to where this plaque was. And I came, and as I stood in front of it, and I read the description of the neighborhood, the thriving neighborhoods that was here, of the ancestors who were here before us, and how things were destroyed because the city had other priorities they wanted to put in the causeway. I felt inadequate. I felt that I should be here with some drums, with some libation, and I felt that I needed to come back. So I am back. And we're going to do a little libation. And my brother Kwanza is going to explain a little bit about what we're going to do, hopefully.
Tatile apa safari ya hii uno ku Hogan's Alley ishughuli yetu yelake uno ku kutisula pamwinga nitubanyikana wanyanyi watutanganizake munyawage ulenge uti luwapela munyawage nyiwonda ishughuli yetu yelake uno apa na uhu na hungi abali apa na wali hungi tiongite ashe Ashe. Mashariki, kaskazini, kusini na magharibi, walioko mbali na wako karibu, tunaomba wote mizimu yetu na mizimu ya wenye nchi jalie shughuli yetu iende vizuri, tufanye salama. Leo ndio siku ya kwanza mpaka Jumapili itakapoisha tufanye salama. Mwagizi, asante sana. Shukrani. Ashe. Juba. So, like Osaze, my brother Osaze said, when he came back to Toronto, he explained to me about his experience in Vancouver, what this meant to him, and how he felt that our ancestors, they were done an injustice, you know, and we can't let their memory, their sacrifices and their contributions to Canadian society go unaddressed. You know, we have to acknowledge them, their presence, because if we were able to dig through this concrete under the soil, we'll find their blood, sweat, and tears. They're as much a part of this land as anybody else. But also to acknowledge the presence of the spirits of the land, you know, that our hosts, because most of us came from somewhere else, and to have something like this, to play some drums, to pay our respects and tribute to them, and so that our event also goes well without any kind of untoward happenings, you know, any accidents or challenges that we're not able to meet. So, and that's a custom most anywhere in Africa you go to. We're not alone. We're here, but we also have presences that we don't see, and it's always good to acknowledge them and to make sure they're happy, they're here with us, they're celebrating with us. You know, we know they're there, and we just acknowledge their presence, and we ask that they protect us, they give us guidance, so that from today until the end and every day of the year from now on, they give us protection. So that's basically what I started, and I started by calling on my spiritual ancestors and spiritual ancestors of all of us, because we come from different parts, east, west, south, north, and places in between, but especially, like I said, the spirits of this land, because they have made this land hospitable to all of us, that we are able to live here, you know, and to acknowledge the memory of Jimi Hendrix, you know, because if it wasn't for Jimi Hendrix, this place would not be imbued with the kind of positive vibrations that it has.